so much for watching. I got a lot of questions a couple weeks ago about a look that I was wearing in my Snapchat. So if you don't follow me on Snapchat, it's this one right here. Yeah, right here or right here. I don't know. Right here? Right here? Up here? I don't know. I will put all the links to my Snapchat and Instagram down below so you can follow me there. But I got a lot of questions on it, so I wanted to recreate it for you. It's a very simple, easy to do look. This is very much a chatty get ready with me, so I hope you guys enjoy those. It is kind of long, so if you don't have the time to sit through this, I totally understand. But if you do want to know how I got this look and you watch, thank you so much for watching. Let's get going. Hi guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know I have kind of had a rough morning, so I will tell you all about it as we're kind of going through this. A while ago I got the Too Faced chocolate bar palette, and that is what I used that day, so it's what I will use right now. Hello, princess! Sunny just came in. Excuse those tacky toys in the background. Those are hers, not mine. Alright, so I am just taking my soft ochre paint pot and just patting that in all over my eyelid. I think that this is the best eye primer out there because it kind of evens out your skin tone on your eyelids, and then it does help your eyeshadow last longer as well. I have like 2 eyelashes left from when I got eyelash extensions about a month ago. So if they look a little odd, just excuse them, please. I'm going to get them done again on the 31st. And that day, 30th or the 31st? 30 days in September, April, June, and November. Yeah, 31st. So I think that I'm going to kind of do a video about the process of that and my thoughts on eyelash extensions. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I'm just going to place this white chocolate color all over my lid. And this is a Smashbox number 10 brush. Smashbox has really, really great eye brushes, if you were wondering. I think they even had like a value pack of their brushes on sale for the Nordstrom anniversary sale. So that might still be available if you wanted to check those out. Then I'm going to take that same brush and I am going to go in with Salted Caramel, which is this color right in here. And I'm just going to place this above my crease. Now I have slightly hooded eyes, very, very slightly. And one is more than the other, so I rarely put any eyeshadow straight in my natural crease. I kind of put it a little bit above, so that way it gives the illusion of a higher crease. So I'm just putting this in here to warm up that eye and blending it up. And then of course the same thing to the other eye. So as you can see, if you're looking at me, you can see that this eye is a little bit more hooded than this one. This one I have more eyelid. This one's very, very small right above the lash line. So I actually, to kind of even them out a little bit, place the crease color a little bit higher than this one. And once I have all of the rest of my makeup on, it really does even it out a little bit. So then I'm going to take this brush, and this is a Sigma E45 blending brush. If you have smaller eyes, I would highly recommend this. It's very similar to a MAC 221 in terms of size and the uses for it. This is really great on getting into that crease if you have smaller eyes. So I'm going to take the color Milk Chocolate, which is this warm brown right up here, and place that a little bit below that Salted Caramel color. And this is just going to deepen that up a little bit. Sorry if you guys can hear Sunny snoring. She's not a very quiet sleeper. Now I'm going to go in with the more intense color, which is probably what you guys noticed in that snap. And I'm going to use this brush. This is like my favorite brush ever. It's like a rinky-dink little brush from some Urban Decay palette, but it's like a MAC 242 shader brush, and it's really good for when you want intense pigments on your eyelid. So I am going to go in with this color right here, and it is Hot Chocolate. It's this brown right in here. It's a neutral metallic shadow. Right below those crease colors on top of the lid. Now I keep mine pretty low because if not, it will transfer up to the top of my eyelid, and then it just ends up turning into a big old mess. Okay, so now that we have that lid color on, I am going to intensify it just a little bit. I'm going to put hazelnut right on top of that, and this is, again, just another random shading brush. I find that mixing those two colors on the lid just gives it more of like a multi-dimensional look. And then I am just going to take a MAC 2, nope, this is actually a Sigma E25 brush, same thing as a MAC brush, a MAC 217, and just blend that out. Now to intensify the outer V a little bit, I am going to go back in with this small tapered blending Sigma E45 brush. You can see it has a tapered edge, so it's really good for getting right in there. And I'm gonna go in with Semi-Sweet, which is this warm, darker, deep brown right in here. And I'm really only focusing this on the outer edge. And you see that I kind of bring it up a little bit above my crease. It's gonna give the illusion of more eyelid space right there. Taking just a smidgen of this triple fudge to deepen it even more. And it's super messy right now, but that's when I just take my MAC 217 or whatever blending brush you have and just blend it out. Now, if you guys notice, I usually keep my eyes open when I'm placing shadow. Again, that is because my eye, at least this eye, is slightly hooded, and so then I can actually see what it's gonna look like when my eyes are open versus just placing a bunch of shadow when my eyes are closed and then either not being able to see it when I open my eyes or having it just be too intense. Going back in with this Smashbox number 10 brush and blending that out. Okay, now as you can see, it's really messy on the sides, but I don't really care about that because I go in with concealer underneath my eyes anyways. But before I move on to that, I'm gonna go in with this Kat Von D tattoo liner and line my upper lid. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on to my foundation, concealer, then eyebrows, and then I'll come back to the eyes to smoke out the lower lash line. I've already moisturized my face and I used the Belif Aqua Bomb moisturizer, which I'm really loving, especially for a daytime moisturizer when you have oily skin. And then I've actually gone back to this recently as a primer and I really like it. It's a very silicone feeling primer, but it does a great job of filling in pores and making your face look very smooth for foundation application. So I'm just putting a little bit of that where I have large pores, which is, let's be honest, pretty much everywhere. So I'm just going to kind of like push this into the skin, especially right in here. I have a really enlarged pores in that area of my face. So, and obviously when you push on your skin like that, you're gonna get some redness. Also, honestly, this is not, I don't think that I would purchase it again. I don't think it's a must-have, but since I have it, I'm gonna use it. It's just, I don't even think it really does anything. And I'm gonna be using my tried and true Smashbox Studio Skin 15-hour wear foundation. I love this stuff. If you have oily skin and you want your makeup to last, this is the best that I have found in a really long time. So I would highly recommend it. I am in the color 2.3 and I really like it. I'm just gonna dot this around the face. And it might look like I have a lot, but it's a super thin dot on my face. So now I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. This is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. I rarely use concealer, but for the purpose of this video and the look that I'm kind of going for, I thought it was kind of necessary. So I'm just going to dot this right in here. And blend it out. I told you guys I would tell you about the story of my Snapchat that I was talking about. Really like to get it on the sides of my nose because I get redness right in there. Okay, so backstory on my dog. So you guys have seen my dog if you follow me on Instagram, or you usually see them in the bed in the backgrounds of my video, but I have a Labrador Retriever named Lily, and she's 6, so she's not, I mean, she's not a puppy anymore, but she's not old. And I've been battling her allergies for the last 6 years, pretty much. She goes to the vet all the time because, you know, she's had bacterial infections and yeast infections and that sort of thing, because yeast infections in her ears, different than women yeast infections. She has allergies, and a lot of dogs have allergies, and they're manageable, but hers have just gotten progressively worse over the years. It's always worse in the summertime, and it's just gotten to a point where whatever I'm doing isn't working anymore. So I decided to do some research on a dog dermatologist, and I was able to find one kind of in my area that would do intradermal testing for dogs. So, I mean, her allergies are so bad that she'll scratch herself so much and keep herself awake at night, keep everyone else awake at night. She scratches herself so much that she'll bleed sometimes, and then they scab over. It's a nightmare. If you have a dog with severe allergies, then you know my pain. Yeah, it's rough. So I'm going to set it with the yellow and the pink powder in the shade Light palette by Kat Von D. And I mean, I've spent, I'm sure, thousands of dollars on getting her bacterial infections cleared up. I'm not going to set too much right in here because I want to use a different powder, a new powder that I got that I want to show you guys. So just under the eyes I'm setting it. And then I should probably set it right in here. So anyways, the allergies are really, really bad, and I finally found some place in my area that will do intradermal testing on dogs. And it's basically an allergy test for dogs, just like the same way it is for humans. They'll prick you and test a bunch of allergens, common allergens, but it's 88 shots. And so I was a hot mess this morning when I went to drop her off, because it's just so sad that she has to go through all that. I just feel really bad. So anyways, I'm gonna go get Sunny because she's chewing on a water bottle and it's making a ton of noise. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows real quick and then I'll be right back on camera. Then let's go ahead and go in with a little bit of contour. Yeah, contour. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Light palette by Kat Von D and my NARS Ita brush. But actually, I don't like this one. I want to use this Ita brush. Okay, so where was I with my dog story? So she is extremely sensitive to some sort of environmental allergy, we're pretty sure, because we put her on more of like a raw diet. I've changed her food bunch of times, and I follow all the rules for like making sure you don't change it too abruptly and you give it time to give the dog time to adjust, that sort of thing. And nothing is really working, so the vet just thinks it's a environmental allergy. She spends 100% of the time inside, so you know, if it was grass or something like that, it's you know, she's never in the grass. I actually took the grass out of the backyard because of that, because that's what we thought it was, and put in a fake grass and like wood chip type things, because thought she was allergic to the grass. and obviously that hasn't really helped. So now we're going to bringing in the big guns and looking at the dog dermatologist. So hopefully it goes okay. I'm just hoping that they figure out what it is that she's allergic to. And then after they figure out, so once they do the allergy test and they figure out what she's really allergic to, then they do like a vaccine for that allergy so that it's not as intense. So that way she shouldn't have those issues anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze now with NARS Laguna. And just to kind of blend out that contour a little bit. So I have to actually give her daily injections for that allergy that she has. So I'm kind of nervous about that, but I don't know. And a dog dermatologist is not cheap, let me tell you that. I was really shocked by the prices, but I mean, I'm just willing to spend whatever it takes to help her feel better, because you can just tell that she's so uncomfortable, and that makes me feel terrible. So, okay, back to the makeup. So as you can see, the concealer really evened out those messy edges on the eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and a little bit of this color right here, which is called Semi Sweet, and run that along the lash line. I really don't like that brush. I'm gonna take this Sigma E21 smudge brush and do it instead. Okay, so I'm supposed to go pick her up at 2:30, and of course I'm sure she's going to be very groggy, and you want to make sure that you connect the top and the lower lash line too. Okay, so she's going to be very groggy, I'm sure, and probably not feel too good. Once they do the allergy test, you get the results right away, but you can't actually do the vaccine till a week after. So that kind of sucks, because I know she's probably going to be uncomfortable for the next week. I'm going to go in with Salted Caramel, this color right here, and just blend this out. So yeah, it's been an interesting journey up until this point. So I'm just hoping that it all works out and she feels better. That's the whole goal out of all of this. I never do this, but I'm gonna line my waterline with the Ardency In Modster eyeliner pencil. This is such a good eyeliner pencil, and I went to Sephora the other day and the guy said that not only do they not sell it in the stores anymore, but once everything is sold out online through Sephora, they're done with Ardency In. So if you want to get your hands on some of these products, I would highly suggest doing it soon. So now you can see my eyes are definitely more defined, let's say. My contour looks a little messy, and I don't like a precise contour, but I don't want it sloppy, so I'm going to take a little bit of this Kat Von D powder that I use to set my under eye, and I'm just going to run it right along here. And kind of clean up those edges a little bit. Okay, so I actually got false eyelashes, eyelash extensions actually, about a month ago. Well, actually about 2 months ago, because I did get a fill. Anyways, I got eyelash extensions. I don't have any of them on anymore, but I loved them because I think I have, gosh, today's just an allergy day. I think I have some sort of allergy to, I don't know if it's the lashes or the glues, but I've tried tons and tons of glues, and my eyes just get so irritated wearing them that it makes my eye look just unattractive anyways, so what's the point in putting on false eyelashes? Because my eyes get red and dry and it's just not cute. So I don't think I wore falsies that day, but I'm just going to go in with some mascara to the lashes. So it would look better with falsies, but I can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this Charlotte Tilbury. Look at that packaging, I mean really. This Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is called the Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and I'm taking this Marc Jacobs The Face One brush, and I'm just going to kind of push this in where I get the most oily and the most visible pores. My face looks so white right now. And then I'm going to go in with a blush. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush in Exposed. And it just gives your face such nice color. All-time fave. Now I got some color on my face. And then, of course, I'm going to go in with this highlight. This is the Becca Champagne Pop with Jaclyn Hill. I have not put this down since I got it, but it's super easy to go overboard with this thing, and I have definitely done that before. I walk outside and I'm like, holy heck, I look like a disco ball. So if you have this, you know what I'm talking about. You just gotta be careful. And I like a little bit on the edge of my nose. And there we go. Okay, and I've really been liking this lip combo. This is the Bite Beauty High Pigment Lip Pencil in the color Bouquet. Pretty sure that this is a dupe for MAC Please Me. So if you have MAC Please Me, I don't think you need this. It looks more coral on camera, but it's very, very just like straight up pink. And then I'm going to go in with this Buxom lip gloss in Kimberly. It's a shimmery lip gloss. So it just makes the lips look a little bit more full. Let's spray the face with some of this Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. This is really good stuff if you're oily. And that is pretty much it, guys. So sorry for the hair. This is just air dried madness. Let me show you the full effect. Ugh, yuck. Okay, so this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't talk too much. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long video, so if you stuck around till the end, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.